Escort for London have given me his address.
Witnesses?
None so far.
Rob not with you?
Got a message saying you'll be in later. What have we got here?
Louis Moretti attended Wadmer's College, 16. No sign of his phone yet.
Sustained an injury at the back of the head, inconsistent with the fall. First impressions suggest that he was hit, then dragged into the water.
Any idea of time frame?
About an hour ago, tops.
So between 8:30 and 9:30 this morning.
He also has some bruising around his right eye, which is 2 or 3 days old.
I'll speak to the school. Any details for next of kin?
Dad's a solicitor, Mum's a social worker.
A phone would be useful, as would a murder weapon.
Detective Sergeant Hall, and this is Trainee Detective Constable Fitzgerald. Are you Mrs. Moretti?
Yes. What? Is it Louis?
Can I come in?
The school called. He wasn't at registration. Where is he?
Shall we go inside?
It's bad, isn't it? I can tell.
A boy in possession of your son's travel card and school pass has been found.
No. Dad?
He appears to match your son's photo, and from the photos in here, I'm sorry.
No, he's not. He can't be.
Where was he found?
In the park, on the other side of the high road.
That's not on his way to school.
Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but can you think of anyone who might have had a problem with Louis? Or anything that can help us with our inquiry?
Oh, he's such a good lad. He's never in trouble.
With your permission, can my colleague go and look in Louis' room? There was some bruising around your son's right eye that looks a few days old. Do you know how he got it?
Five-a-side football on a Monday night. He ran into some kid's elbow.
Louis told you that?
I didn't just make it up.
Of course. How did Louis normally travel to school?
Bus.
Alone? With friends?
Alone, I think. I mean, he may see mates on the way. We didn't really talk about it.
How would you describe your relationship with Louis?
Mine?
Both of you.
What are you getting at?
I'm just trying to build a picture.
You think that I gave him the black eye? Is that what you're saying?
Of course not.
I'm sorry. I need some air.
registration number OU10GOP.
Received.
Can I try calling him from your mobile, please?
All received. Thank you.
You killed my son!
Right! That is enough!
You killed my son!
I'm arresting both of you for a fray. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be used in evidence. Do you understand?
Why are the cops here?
No idea.
Form class first, please. Kids who knew him best. Then we'll move on to the rest of the year group.
Yes, of course.
Do you have any idea where your husband's going? Now that it's just the two of us, if there's anything at all you want to tell me about home life or...
Enzo would never lay a finger on anyone, especially Louis.
Is it okay if I just bag up a few bits and pieces to take back to the station?
Whatever you need to do.
Did Louis have a girlfriend?
Not that I knew about.
Did you know anyone called Tara?
No. Don't think so. To be honest, since he's been at secondary, I didn't know nearly as much as I used to.
Hello. Your name is?
Owen Telford.
I'm afraid I have some difficult news for you. One of your classmates, Louis Moretti, he's died. He was found this morning. I'm sorry. I know it must be a shock.
He was my best mate.
You okay?
Did he kill himself?
No, he didn't. There must be a reason you think Louis might have killed himself. Owen, if he was having any problems with friends or at home, it's very important that you tell me. Do you understand?
Look, the only reason I said that is because they're always banging on about that sort of stuff here, you know? Mental health, look out for each other or something, I don't know. He seemed all right. Maybe quieter than normal. Same old Louis.
And when did you last see him?
Yesterday, end of school.
Why were you late for school this morning?
Missed my bus.
I've been a defense lawyer for over 20 years. This is a total waste of time. I shouldn't have hit Rodney McCoy, I admit that, but he made some serious threats against me and my family.
What threats?
I defended his brother, Desmond McCoy. Rodney McCoy tried to persuade me to obtain a false statement from an associate of his. I refused. So Desmond gets 11 years. And Rodney turns up at my offices a few days ago telling me that I'm going to be sorry and all that.
So you think that he killed Louis to get revenge?
I don't think, I know.
Bail him. Let him get back to this grieving wife.
Will do. I thought you were going to talk to Rob. This is getting ridiculous.
He's not in a good place.
Well, he's not doing his job.
Yesterday, he was talking about jacking it all in. Louis doesn't seem to be an obvious murder victim. Didn't stand out, kept himself to himself. But bright, on the football team. So it could just be a case of wrong kid in the wrong place.
But he wasn't on his normal route to school.
His mobile still hasn't been found. Cell site and call data have been requested.
We need to see what Rodney McCoy has to say. Chief Superintendent.
David, actually, I'm here to see you, trainee Detective Constable Fitzgerald. Or should I say, Detective Constable Fitzgerald. You'll be getting an email from us soon. I just wanted to congratulate you in person.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have a moment?
Sir.
Congratulations.
Where is Detective Constable Brady?
He's taken a half-day's leave.
Did I not send you to the pub to clear the air with him?
I did.
If you can't sort out your team, David, I'll have to do it for you.
Officers at the scene witnessed you punching Mr. Moretti in the face.
Yeah, well, he turned up on my doorstep and started having a go at me. What was I meant to do?
Why would Mr. Moretti want to attack you?
No idea.
Have you ever been to Mr. Moretti's office?
Yeah, once. With my brother. And he got in a bit of trouble.
Just that time?
Yeah. Why?
Can you tell me where you were this morning?
Was it home?
Is there anyone who can corroborate that?
Mrs. in Milton Keynes. Visiting her sister.
So Billy's checking on Rodney McCoy's visits to Enzo Moretti's office. Why haven't you been picking up?
Switch my phone off. I'm using the pay-as-you-go.
What's going on?
Yesterday, on the way to the lab, I was robbed.
What was taken?
The smashed up mobile from the Harry Stedman murder investigation. There was a guy in a hoodie. He shoved his phone in my face and he had a video on there that was shot in the twins' bedroom. The threat couldn't have been clearer.
Where are Cherry and the kids now?
Safe.
Why didn't you call us? This needs reporting.
No offense, boss. I don't trust anyone in this building right now. How did this guy know that I was taking that mobile back to the lab? What?
We suspect that Tyler Bates, Grace Harper, and Harry Stedman were all killed by the same person. We further suspect that person is a serving police officer.
Well, seriously?
Whatever was on that phone must incriminate him. The guy that took the phone from you, what did he look like?
Male, IC1, 5'10", 11, medium build, beard, dark glasses, a hoodie, London accent. Oh.
That doesn't sound anything like your target.
No, but he tipped off this one who came after Rob, believe me.
Your target?
You don't need to know.
So what happens now?
I want you to give me a statement so I could generate a covert investigation into the robbery. And I want you to act like everything's normal.
I know that I'm sure that my family's safe. I just want to go back to my job.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. We've got the unexplained death of a schoolboy. If you could chase up where we're at with forensics and local inquiries.
Okay.
And Rob, we'll catch this guy. I promise you. Well, we both know who tipped the killer off about Rob having that phone.
You think you know. You haven't got a shred of proof.
Enzo Moretti's colleagues confirmed Rodney McCoy did make threats at the office 2 days ago.
So McCoy lied then?
Go and arrest him for the murder. Leave him to stew on it in the cells. Then break his stayed-at-home alibi.
Yeah. I also spoke to the football coach. Louis didn't sustain any injuries at training.
So either Louis lied to his father, or his father lied to us.
Sockos have found the murder weapon. Looks like Louis was hit over the head with a brick, then pushed into the water.
Anything else?
The service providers got back to us over the victim's phone. There was a call made to Louis' phone at 8:23 this morning from a pay-as-you-go that's currently switched off. I've applied for cell site and call data.
Probably the last person to speak to Louis. It's been confirmed that your son drowned, but his death was not an accident or a suicide. It's now officially a murder investigation. My team will be in contact. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Those calls, they never get any easier.
The face-to-face where I tell them their son would have survived the head injury if he hadn't gone into the water is going to be even harder.
I see Detective Constable Brady is in.
That's right.
How is he?
Actually, there was an incident last night. He was robbed of evidence outside the forensics lab.
What was taken?
The phone Rob found at the house where Harry Stedman was murdered. The guy threatened Rob's kids.
Right. He and his family need police protection. I'll get somebody onto it.
He's got it under control. When it comes to Rob's family, he likes to take care of things himself.
Fair enough. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Thank you, sir.
Cell site analysis on Rodney McCoy's phone pinpoints him miles away from his home at 8:40. It triangulates to arrived lockups and got his keys from custody. Shall we?
How's your family doing?
They're upset. Kids don't understand why they've had to move. Why they can't see me.
It's difficult. Oh, Rob.
Looks like Rodney's been a naughty boy.
Yes. We've just found the proceeds of a hijacked lorry in your lockup, Mr. McCoy.
Not my lockup.
Why then do you have a key to it? You said you were home earlier, but your mobile suggested you were at these garages on Hallam Street at the time of the murder that we're investigating. Did you give your phone to someone else?
Okay. Well, if I coughed to all that gear on Hallam Street, you better believe me when I say I didn't touch this Moretti kid.
Why should we?
I was hardly going to tell you where I was this morning, was I? I'm not stupid. I'm not.
We also have witness statements saying that you made serious threats to Mr. Moretti at his offices. That's two of your comments we've disproved so far.
All right. Well, I did meet his lad once. I went round to the gaff on Monday. I was going to have it out with Moretti. I'd had a few jars. Anyway, when I turned up, Moretti weren't there. But his son was outside and he was getting a right pummeling off some other lad.
Louis was being beaten up.
If that's his name, then yeah.
Could you describe this other boy?
He was black. Same age, same school uniform.
Do you know what they were fighting about?
It seemed to be over some girl who killed herself or something.
Certainly makes more sense of Owen Telford's comment about suicide earlier.
Owen Telford's gone AWOL. Not at school, not at home. School says he's got 60% attendance, frequent truant, and in and out of trouble with the staff there.
I found a book of songs Louis Moretti was writing in his room. One of them mentioned a girl called Tara. I did some digging. 4 days ago, a Tara Hallwood died by suicide. Post-mortem toxicology pointed towards an overdose.
Where was she found?
In the bedroom at her foster home. I've got details for her foster parents and for her birth mother, Nessa Hallwood.
Rob, take a closer look at Tara's care history, will you? And Billy and I will track down the mother. Rob?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you for coming, Miss Harwood. Nessa. Nessa. We're investigating the murder of Louis Moretti.
Never heard of him.
Where were you this morning?
I had a supervised visit with my daughter, Leah.
And where was that?
With a foster family near Shadwell. They're never going to let her back with me. And my other girl's dead. I don't even have enough money to bury her properly.
You mean Tara? Are you sure Tara never mentioned a boy called Louis Moretti?
She was taken off me. I hardly ever got to see her. They said she would be better off without me. And then I lost her altogether.
Tara Hallwood was in and out of foster care. The senior caseworker in the most recent proceedings, where she and her baby sister were removed from her mother's care, was Josie Moretti.
Louis' mother?
Apparently, Josie denied knowing anyone called Tara when Billy questioned her.
And why would she lie? Speak to the Morettis.
When we took the kids away from Nessa, it was easy finding somewhere for Leah the baby to stay. But I couldn't find anywhere for Tara that late at night. She looked so scared, so vulnerable. I know I shouldn't have brought her back to ours, but, well, I did. Just for one night.
So you didn't know she was staying over?
I was away with work. I wish I hadn't been. I could have talked some sense into her.
Tara stayed the night. Then what?
The next day, I found her somewhere to live. What I didn't realize was Tara and Louis had really hit it off. And a month or so later, I found they were seeing each other. You know, in a relationship.
To think I've been blaming myself.
Please. Anyway, a few days back, Louis told me she'd dumped him. I wasn't very sympathetic to his... He was heartbroken.
It would have been helpful if you hadn't lied to us earlier.
I didn't want to admit.
To being stupid.
Mr. Moretti.
No, he's right. I am stupid. I didn't want to lose my job.
Three images of Tara Hallwood naked were picked up by Louis' service provider. Those same images also appeared on deleted posts on 2 of Louis' social media accounts, with some pretty ferocious body-shaming comments.
Body shaming? Well, that's not the Lou we thought we were dealing with. Well, I would explain why she finished with him and then killed herself.
But who would be angry enough with Louis to want to kill him?
Well, maybe Louis' friend Owen Telford? I mean, maybe he had a thing for her and was defending her on her. So still no sign of him?
Off the grid and his mobile isn't on.
All right. Yeah, they've come through. See what his parents have to say. All right, cheers. These messages were posted by Louis 5 days ago, but with images attached. They were then deleted the following day.
No. No, he wouldn't do that. Stop it. He wouldn't, would he?
I don't know what I know anymore.
How can you say that? We are talking about Louis, our son. There's no way he would do that. He liked her. Wrote songs about her.
She's right. There's absolutely no way Louis would do anything like that.
Is there any chance anyone else could have had access to Louis' phone on Sunday?
Remember, you and Louis visited your sisters.
Louis forgot his phone, kept moaning about it.
And Owen came round here for Louis, and I said he could wait in his room for him to come back.
So Owen had time?
Plenty of time.
I was annoyed with Louis. I couldn't believe how grumpy he was being about not having his phone. It was Owen. It must have been.
Louis' parents are 100% convinced that he wasn't with his phone at the time the body-shaming post was sent. Owen Telford was.
The phone that called Louis at 8:23 this morning has just come live.
Right. Circulate Owen Telford to local units and council CCTV and then head to where the phone has been used.
Fine.
That's a Hallwood. Stop! Police! face! Stay there!
Don't move.
Nessa Hallwood, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Louis Moretti. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
My daughter's just died. What is wrong with you?
Nessa Hallwood and her dealer are being processed.
Cheers.
Is it normal what the chief superintendent did? Telling me I've been promoted like that?
It's good. Don't look so worried. You deserve it.
What do you think of the chief super?
I hardly know the man.
Detective Sergeant, what can I do for you?
I hear the detective inspectors filled you in about Detective Constable Brady being robbed last night.
He did, yes. Any progress?
But it's early days, but the concerning thing is that the suspect clearly had been in Rob's home. He had video in his girls' bedrooms.
So he knew where Rob lived?
This is awkward. I was checking the HR system and I noticed that you accessed Rob's records yesterday.
Well, yes. I mean, as you know, I had concerns about DC Brady's behavior, and so I accessed his records. Am I being accused of something here?
Of course not. I'm just covering all the bases. Thank you for your time, sir.
We'll take it from here, thanks. Owen Telford's mum has just dropped him downstairs. Apparently, he has a confession to make.
I told my mum what I did. She went nuts. Said if I didn't own up, I'd end up in more trouble.
Own up to what? Owen, what did you tell your mum?
I'm only telling you this so that you don't try and pin everything else on me, yeah?
Yeah.
Tara. Lou was seeing her. He was obsessed. I don't see why. She was a right skank. Yeah, rough as anything. I was just trying to look out for him. That's what mates do.
Yeah, get to the point.
I found some gross photos of her on his phone. Posted them to his page, and I said what everyone was thinking. Yeah, I did him a favor. It's just a laugh, really.
You posted naked pictures from Louis' phone just for a laugh. Photos and body shaming comments that ultimately led to a young girl killing herself.
She might have been planning on doing that anyway.
Did Louis find out?
Yeah.
How did he react?
He went for me. Look, it was a joke, yeah? Don't know what a joke is? Stop looking at me like that. It's not like I actually killed anyone.
We now know that you turned up for your supervised visit with your other daughter at 8:15 this morning, but you were turned away for being intoxicated.
No comment.
I refer to Exhibit BF12. This is the phone that I took from your possession on arrest. Does it belong to you?
No.
A number of text messages sent to this phone have the name Nessa in their greeting. How do you explain that?
It must belong to another Nessa.
So, a phone in your possession, Nessa Horwood, belongs to someone else called Nessa.
Okay, yeah, it's my phone.
Why did you just lie? A call came from this phone to Louis Moretti at 8:23 a.m. this morning. Can you explain that?
No comment.
If you have an innocent explanation, I would like to hear it.
Tara used my phone a few weeks back to call Louis. Hers was out of juice or something. She was so happy. Happiest I'd ever seen her. Said she really loved him. Anyway, his number was still on my phone from when she made that call. I just wanted to talk to him, face to face, to ask him why he did what he did.
Which was?
Louis Moretti was the reason Tara killed herself. His horrible, dirty pictures and all the nasty stuff he said about her.
So, you wanted to speak to Louis in person? Did you?
I met him in the park. I wanted him to see what he'd done to me, to apologise. But he just started saying it wasn't him, that it was his friend. Well, that's all that happened.
Nessa, your flat has been searched. Clothing and footwear with blood stains were found. That blood is a match for Louis Moretti.
I was so angry. He started walking away from me and I picked up a brick or a rock or something and I hit him.
And then what did you do?
I panicked. I dragged him to the side of the water. Then I pushed him in.
We've got evidence to prove that Louis Moretti didn't post the images of Tara on social media. One of his friends did. Apparently, Louis really liked your daughter. I have to tell you, Nessa, you went after the wrong boy.
So, Owen, your joke, or helping out a mate, or whatever you want to call it, resulted in 2 deaths.
Sorry, what?
Well, it turns out that it's thanks to you that Louis Moretti was killed. You still think that's funny? At last. Something that's made you shut up and think. It's a pity Louis Moretti had to die for that to happen. On Telford, I'm arresting you for distributing indecent images. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Do you really think the guy who threatened my kids is a serving police officer?
I'm sure of it.
Night. Night, sir.
Congratulations, by the way, Detective Constable.
Thank you. You heading home?
I've got a few things to sort out, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Detective Constable, I heard what happened last night. I understand you want to protect your family yourself. I respect that. But I want you to know that if you change your mind, we're here for you.
Thanks, sir. He's all right, once you get to know him.
You think so? Chief Superintendent Mulgrew was the one that tipped off the killer about you having that phone.
What?
And passed on your address.
You've changed your tune.
Well, I checked to see if anyone had accessed Rob's HR details, and Mulgrew had. I spoke to him. I asked him why, and I looked him in the eye when he said it was for Rob's welfare. He was lying.
So you now accept he's involved in these murders?
I do.
And you're going to help us bring these people to justice?
I am.
Well, how can you be so sure that Chief Super was lying?
Vivian knows Mr. Mulgrew very well.
Years ago, and I mean years ago, me and Chief Superintendent Mulgrew,
What?
we were together.
Together?
We were married.
Morning, Sarge.
Morning. Who's this?
Business card says Aaron Samuelson's locksmith, Lambeth address.
Blood on the brickwork behind him suggests probable cause of death as head injury after being slammed into the wall.
Someone really didn't like this Aaron Samuelson.
tallies with his wallet still being in his pocket. This wasn't a robbery.
The phone isn't password protected. It looks like the majority of the calls are from Stacey Ford, work and home. Presumably, this is her.
Have I seen him before?
Dunno, might be on the system.
Gambling man. Maybe he had a run-in with somebody he owes money to.
Maybe not. Okay, Billy and I will go and break the news to this Stacey Ford. Can you finish up here?
Yeah, of course. Aaron Samuelson was called out on a pay-as-you-go. No subscriber details, and it was only used for one call.
So it was a setup.
Billy thought she might recognise our victim. She was right. This could get personal for her.
Aaron got a call out, an emergency one, you know. Someone locked themselves out of their car, and he was all up about it because it's easy money. Called them his bill payers.
What time was this?
I was heading out for work. I start at 10. Well, I'm a cleaner. I do the night shift. So, 9:15. Yeah, that's the last time I saw him.
We found a card for a gambler's support group in his wallet.
What?
Would you know if he was in debt?
Aaron wasn't a gambler. He was a decent man. He kept himself to himself and he barely went out. If we ever argued about anything, it was that. He could stay in all week.
No fallouts with family?
He didn't have any.
What about friends?
Aaron moved down from Lincoln 2 years ago. 3. Worked for himself. Weren't much chance to make new friends.
How did you two meet?
Where everyone meets. Online.
We just spoke to the girlfriend and got nothing. Maybe a bit too much of nothing. Aaron Samuelson had no family or friends anywhere on the financial records.
Just about to fill the boss in.
Why don't we go into my office? Billy, can you line up what we know so far, please?
Sure, boss. This is about the chief superintendent. I'm still thinking about the best way to approach him.
It's not about Mark Groom. Rob.
It's about Billy. Aaron Samuelson isn't our victim's real name. His fingerprints are a match for a Leon Renton in the system for minor shoplifting when he was 18.
Okay.
Leon Renton was the key witness for the prosecution in a trial against an old schoolmate of his called Kit Hughes.
Hughes was convicted of manslaughter 10 years ago.
Am I supposed to know that name?
It's who Hughes killed.
Billy.
I recognise the victim. His name isn't Aaron Samuelson, it's Leon Renton. He testified against the guy that killed my dad. But you already knew that. This is Kit Hughes. He got 12 years for manslaughter.
What happened?
My dad was walking through Dalston when he saw these two, Kit Hughes and Melanie Palmer, giving Leon Renton a kicking.
And he stepped in?
Yeah. Next thing, Kit Hughes went for my dad. Dad hit his head on the pavement and died.
Did your dad know any of them?
He taught all three when they were at school a couple of years before.
Why manslaughter, not murder?
Hughes claimed in court that it was self-defense, that my dad hit him first.
What did Leon Renton testify?
Leon swore that Kit Hughes provoked my dad by whispering something that set him off.
And if Hughes was provoked, it was manslaughter, not murder.
What did Hughes whisper?
Leon didn't hear what he said, which meant it was disregarded.
Why were Kit Hughes and Melanie Palmer attacking Leon in the first place?
That never came out, even at the trial. But surely Leon Renton's murder has nothing to do with my dad's case. Kit Hughes is still inside.
Billy, Kit Hughes got early release from prison 3 weeks ago.
I'm sure your mum's fine.
If Kit Hughes is settling scores, my mum's the one who persuaded Leon to testify against him. Voicemail.
Is that usual?
Sometimes she forgets to turn her phone on. She's not answering at home either.
Why don't you go and see her? Put your mind at rest.
Thank you.
I'll drive her.
He said my dad had a massive brain bleed. Kit Hughes left him to die on the street. I was in double maths. School secretary came in with the heads, took me outside. I thought, what have I done this time? But I could tell by the look on their faces something terrible had happened. Then I saw my mum, down the corridor.
Chief Superintendent?
Sergeant.
Can I have a word? Jack, now that we're working in the same building and after all that we went through...
Not the best way to describe our marriage, is it?
No. Well, I wondered if we should go for a drink or something.
Yes, I'd love that. Tonight suit you?
Yeah, great.
Looking forward to it.
I've got a date tonight with my ex-husband.
Thanks. I know this isn't easy. It's worth finding out what Kit Hughes has been up to since his release. And Melanie Palmer.
I'll get onto it.
How did your mum persuade Leon Renton to give evidence against Kit Hughes?
She knew his mum through church. They both put pressure on Leon to do the right thing. This is it. Stop here.
No keys.
No, they're in my flat. Mum!
She might just be out, you know.
Mum! She's not answering her mobile. She's not calling me back. Mum!
Hang on, are you sure?
Mum! Mum? Mum, it's me. She's not here.
I've called the police.
Mum! Mum, where have you been? Why's your phone off? You scared the hell out of me.
You broke in? I thought I'd been burgled. I mean, what on earth?
You're off the grid, Mrs. F. Billy was having a bit of a mare over it. Sorry about the glass. We'll sort something out.
Mayor, about what? What's happened?
Mum. Mum. It's Kit Hughes. He's been released.
I know that. I just don't understand what that's got to do with you breaking my window.
You knew Kit Hughes was out?
Yes. I got a call from the probation service. I thought about telling you, but...
You thought? What the hell, Mum?
I better cancel your mum's 999 call. Billy, I'll let the detective inspector know that everything's all right. Good to see you again, Mrs. F.
You too, Ron. Cup of tea? That's exactly why I didn't say anything. I didn't want you reliving everything.
So you'd rather I just bumped into Kit Hughes on the street then?
You must have known with good behaviour. He was near the end of his sentence. Why discuss the obvious?
Why discuss anything at all? Leon Renton was found murdered this morning. I think it might have been Kit Hughes.
Can't believe it.
I'm sorry. I know you had a lot of respect for Leon and him for you.
Leon's dead. And you're saying that you know it was Kit that did it?
He's a suspect.
No, that doesn't make sense. Kit's only just been released. He changed in prison. That's what the probation report said.
Some people can make you believe anything, Mum.
Can you detail your whereabouts for yesterday?
I spent the day with my dad at his place. That's where I've been paroled. I went to evening worship at 6, and I met my outreach worker here at 7. He asked me to be part of a group session with some of the kids. We got talking after, and I've got 10 p.m. curfew, so he let me sleep on the sofa in his flat next door. He's out at the moment, but do you want his number?
Please.
Have you had any contact with Leon Renton or Melanie Palmer since your release?
Nah, nothing. Please, check my phone.
Do you have more than one phone?
Nope. It's a shock, Leon's death. I've obviously thought about him a lot when I was in prison. And nowadays, after ending my penance, he's dead. Well, I did a terrible thing to Mike Fitzgerald and his family. I intend to spend my life making up for it. I've swept away your offenses like a cloud. Your sins like the morning mist. Return to me for...
But I have redeemed you.
I would like your phone so that I can transfer the data onto this laptop with your permission.
Of course. I'm just happy to help.
How was it?
Well, he's found God, and, each to their own, but he's wearing it a bit thick.
How about an alibi for last night?
His outreach worker said that he was at the centre all evening and that he stayed with him between 10 at night and 7 in the morning.
Seriously?
You might have to accept that Kit Hughes has nothing to do with it.
Sarge, Hughes is clever.
I'm sorry, Billy, but as regards any evidence, the guy's in the clear.
Uniform, we've just got Melanie Palmer out of bed. She's on her way in.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole, and this is Detective Inspector David Bradford. Can you tell us when you last saw Leon Renton?
Years ago. He moved away, didn't he?
He moved back 2-3 years ago. Last night, someone murdered him.
What, do you think I had something to do with it? I never even saw him. I've never killed anyone. That's mad.
No, but you stood back while other people got killed.
Can you tell us what you were doing between 10 p.m. yesterday and 7 a.m. today?
Bottle of vodka and a movie. So that's me. Get a lie detector test if you want, but I didn't kill no one.
What?
It's Hughes' mobile. There's calls to your mum and vice versa.
What, so my mum's gonna be treated as a suspect now?
No. Your mum's going to be treated like a relevant witness who hasn't told us all that she knows. Rob, invite Mrs. Fitzgerald in for interview, please.
Boss.
Oh, funny to finally see the place.
Thanks for coming in, Mrs. F.
You're welcome, Rob. Though I did have to ask a neighbour to keep an eye on my front door.
Sorry, we'll sort out a glazer.
I brought something in. Didn't know, but you like a biscuit, don't you?
Thank you. The detective inspector won't be long.
Right.
Please, take a seat. Your mum brought biscuits.
Oh. Thanks.
How can I help you?
I've asked you to come in because we're investigating the murder of Leon Renton. And because you made an impression on Leon that led him to give evidence against the man who was responsible for your husband's death.
I understand.
Good. Had you seen Leon Renton since he came back to London?
He came to see me about a year ago.
And you hadn't seen him or talked to him since then?
No.
But you have had contact with Kid Hughes?
Yes.
What were those conversations about?
They were about his work at the outreach center, living with his father and his feelings about the past. You know, Lily and I, we both had to find our own ways to deal with her dad's death. She stayed angry, and I understand that. But I just couldn't cope. Waking up every day to that awful, gut-wrenching rage. I knew I had to find a different way if I was going to get through. But I didn't think Billy would understand. So that's why I kept these things from her. Not because I have anything to hide, but because it was the only way I could go on with my life.
During your dealings with Kit Hughes, can you recall any comments or feelings he expressed about Leon Renton?
Only remorse. Not what happened that day to my husband, Billy's father.
And during your dealings with Leon Renton, did he ever mention what the original fight was about?
The one my husband tried to stop?
Yes.
I don't suppose the truth can hurt Leon now.
A week before Mike Fitzgerald was killed, 3 people on mopeds robbed a security guard outside a jeweller's in Bethnal Green. They struck it lucky. The guard was carrying jewellery worth nearly 50 grand. The guard wasn't quite so fortunate. One of the gang cracked him over the head, and he was in hospital for a month.
So these 3 on mopeds, was that Hughes, Palmer, and the third one a victim?
Billy's mum told me Leon Renton claimed he had no part of it. According to Leon, Kit Hughes and Melanie Palmer accused him of finding out where they'd stashed the proceeds and then stealing them.
That's what they were fighting about when Billy's dad found them.
50 grand's worth of jewellery. Takes a lot of patience to sit on that for 10 years. What if Leon had started to sell it and someone found out?
I checked in with pawnbrokers local to Leon Renton and Stacey Ford. One of them was offered the yellow diamond ring a couple of weeks ago. The guy didn't take it because there was no provenance. He was concerned it might have been stolen, so he kept the CCTV.
Stacey Ford.
So, Stacey, you were arrested on suspicion of handling stolen goods. When you were searched, this ring was found in your bag. The ring matches one that was stolen from a jeweller's in Bethnal Green 10 years ago.
It looks like the same ring. Did Leon find out you were selling his stash?
Oh, he never knew.
There was a reason that Leon still had that jewellery after 10 years. Putting it on the market and selling it would have drawn attention to himself and proved that he took it in the first place.
I'm showing Miss Ford exhibit RB23, a rucksack that was found during a search on her home address. The bag contained 2 items that also matched those that were stolen in the robbery. Exhibits RB24 and RB25.
I owed £1,000, yeah? That first necklace I sold got me 700 quid.
So you're the one with the gambling problem.
I kept selling, and I kept gambling until there was just these 3 items left.
And what happened next?
If I were you, Stacey, I'd do everything you can to help us catch the person that killed Leon.
Most pawnbrokers weren't interested. One said he'd put the word about for a percentage. When he sent out the photo of the ring, I was amazed he heard back so quickly.
What was the arrangement?
We met in a cafe in Hackney 3 days ago.
Did you take the ring?
No. Just to talk about money. I wanted to see if I could trust her.
Her?
What was her name?
She called herself Alex. Said she was owed the ring. Said she knew Leon of old. Guessed I was his girlfriend. She said I had to give the ring to her or someone would get hurt. I'm supposed to be meeting her today. She texted me this morning, like she still wants it.
Then you're going to meet her?
No, I can't do that.
Detective Constable Fitzgerald.
You're...
Marsha's daughter, Anne. Mike Fitzgerald's daughter, yeah.
I heard you're a police officer.
Yeah, in conversations with my mother. In prison and since your release, and they're going to stop. Do you understand me?
I do. I think Marsha's found him useful, but...
Stay away from my family.
Look, I don't want to cause any of you any more pain. I never expected any forgiveness. Your mum, she's a blessing.
Shut up. Just shut up. What did you say to my dad that made him so angry that night, provoked him into having a go at you before you killed him?
I didn't say anything. Leon was lying.
You're the one who's lying. Whatever you said meant you got away with murdering my dad, because that's what this was, murder.
Look, I'm sorry for what I did.
Stay away from my mum.
Billy, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
Sit down. You all right?
Has there been a complaint?
About?
I did something I shouldn't have done.
Well, it hasn't reached me. Will it?
I went to see Kit Hughes to warn him off contacting my mum.
No one wants this for you. I'd probably be camped outside his door myself, but don't sacrifice your career over him. Your dad wouldn't have wanted that. We haven't got any evidence. No forensic, no DNA or prints that put Hughes at the scene. And he has an alibi. He's not a suspect.
Yes, sir.
Go and spend some time with your mum. And no detours.
Thank you.
Why is she not here?
Calm down. Give it time. Got something she wants. David told me you're meeting the chief superintendent tonight. How you feeling about that?
Well, there's a lot riding on it. Safety of your family, for one.
Yeah, my family is safe. I made sure of that.
Yeah, but you can't see them.
Do you really believe the chief super's linked to these 3 murders?
He's not a killer. I know that. But he's weak. I believe he's been manipulated.
So what are you planning on saying to him?
I wish I knew.
Let's hope you're right. And whatever he's got himself into, he wants a way out.
How much longer?
I told you, I don't want to do this.
Now take it easy. Remember to get her talking. Dig a hole for herself. We're just over the road.
Surprise, surprise. Melanie Palmer.
Stacey, stop talking. Start playing with your phone. You're just walking in.
You brought it?
Yeah. Hurry up then.
Why don't you make it a bit more obvious? So you're not gonna hurt me now, like you did Leon, right?
And you got what you wanted. What? Nothing. Leon's dead.
I heard. Keep quiet about this.
And then I won't have to come and find you.
I'd have liked a bit more of a confession.
What about my money? I told you it wasn't yours to sell.
It's mine. Leon was greedy. We should have finished him off 10 years ago.
That's good enough for me.
She's leaving, she's got it.
Who are you talking to?
Try me.
Give me your hands.
I'm going to search you.
Can I go now?
Not yet.
Melanie Palmer, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Leon Renton.
You what?
And for handling stolen goods. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention it.
We're not that bothered about a 10-year-old robbery, Melanie. If you had nothing to do with Leon's murder, tell us the truth.
Okay. We robbed the jewellery. But your lot showed up. So we all went different ways. Leon had the bag. He reckoned he ditched it in the chase. Yeah, right. I owed a lot of money back then. I was desperate. That's why I helped Kit beat Leon up.
And what about now?
Why would I kill Leon? Finally getting my share of the job. Listen, I'm not the one who ended up doing time for killing that teacher.
Are you talking about Kit Hughes?
He could never let anything go.
What do you mean?
Mr. Fitzgerald got Kit expelled from school for violence. And then there we were, giving Leon a kick-in for ripping us off. Suddenly, Mr. Fitzgerald's coming out of nowhere, trying to stop Leon from getting his head kicked in. Kit just starts laughing in his face, taunting him.
What about?
Mr. Fitzgerald's teenage daughter, saying what he'd like to do to her and that.
I've got a guest.
We talked about this.
I got fed up waiting for your lot to fix this window, so I asked Kit to come and help me patch it up. Welcome to come in.
Mr. Fitzgerald, he goes crazy, screaming at Kit to keep his hands off his daughter. Which gave Kit an excuse to really put the boot in. I mean, like he said after, he'd been waiting a long time to wipe the smile off Fitzgerald's face.
Kit Hughes puts himself out as a reformed character these days. He has an alibi. His outreach worker vouched for him at the time of the murder.
Grant Jennings?
What?
He's Kit's cousin.
I wanted to chat.
No, let's have a chat. Oh, Billy. What do you want, huh? Can you not see that this makes me happy?
Your mother's a very spiritual person.
This is not a conversation that you're a part of.
We have to share what's inside, or we can't understand each other.
Do you have to talk like that?
It matters. I'm sorry, but it means something to me that Kit wants to talk about who he is now. It mattered to me that Leon got a decent job. All that responsibility after everything in his past, that he could share that with me.
Mum, did you meet with Leon?
Grant Jennings and Kit Hughes are cousins, but with different surnames. Something Kit Hughes neglected to mention.
So Kit Hughes' alibi for the murder of Leon Renton
is looking decidedly shaky.
I'll get Hughes picked up on suspicion of murder and perverting the course of justice.
You told my detective inspector you hadn't seen Leon in a year. Did you lie?
Of course I didn't lie. After I'd spent time talking to Kit, I had a yearning to go and speak to Leon. I went to Leon's house, but he wasn't in.
When was this, Mum?
Yesterday.
I phoned Kit Hughes' dad. He isn't there, and he hasn't been back to the centre.
Control. Officer requiring urgent assistance. Belford Road, E14.
It's Billy's mum's address.
Did he ask you where he could find Leon?
I would never ask Marcia for that.
You went to Leon's house, Mum?
Oh, yes. And only because I wanted Leon to know how different Kit was, that he had nothing to fear.
Mum, he followed you. He saw Leon's car, that he was a locksmith, and he called him out last night. Kit, you played my mum so you could get to Leon and then you killed him, didn't you?
No, it's not true. Look, maybe I should just go.
Look, no, wait. Billy, please, stop this. Billy, please listen to me, please.
Control. Officer is confronting murder suspect. The name Kid Heard.
Please,
Mum.
Just wait a
Mum.
minute. Wait a minute, Kit. You don't understand.
Mum.
He's trying. Please, just wait a minute, okay, Billy? Please.
Mum, I
please.
can't.
Dad!
Get away from the door.
Leave her alone.
Get away from the door.
Just put the knife down, Kit.
Get away from the door.
I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, be quiet. Tell your daughter to do the right thing. Do the right thing.
Oh.
Units attending. Belford Estate. Suspect has a knife.
Okay, Kit. I'm moving away from the door, all right? Now leave.
Suspect exiting Carter's Estate E14.
Please, help me. Please, help me. You gotta help me. Billy! Billy! Fucking all right. It's gonna be all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. Just stay calm, yeah? Stay calm. Billy!
Ambulance message, Carter's Estate. Detective Constable Fitzgerald.
Mate, just breathe.
All right?
Hey.
Kit Hughes is out of surgery. And with the evidence we've got, he'll be going down for Leon's murder. Like you should have done for your dad's.
Good.
We're looking after your mum. She was a little shaken up.
Don't know what I'm going to say to her. There's naive and then there's...
Just be there, I reckon.
I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I wanted him to die. I wanted him to feel the life draining out of him like my dad. I'm no better than him.
You're a copper. And you're decent. And he's a lowlife who deserved what he got. And you would have done the right thing.
Going my way?
Sure.
Thanks.
Do food here if you're hungry. You always did like tapas.
This isn't a social occasion.
Really? Well, when you said let's go for a drink after all we've been through, I assumed you wanted to talk about us.
Why on earth would I want to do that?
Yeah, I'll say one thing about you, Vivian. You may be a cold-hearted bitch, but at least you're consistent. When you said it's over, it was over. Didn't see you for dust.
Do you really not know what it is I want to talk to you about?
You should go.
And if anyone were to see us, you're just having a drink with your ex-wife. For old time's sake.
And what are we really doing?
I'm a police officer. Helping a fellow officer who I suspect is in a whole load of trouble.
Not here, darling.
No, I know. Don't worry about that now. I was thinking, should I pick up some fish and chips? Yeah, like Dad used to. Takeaway treat night special, yeah. Okay, just wait for me. I'll phone you when I'm on my way up. Okay, see ya.
Billy, I want you to say, your instincts were good.
I didn't go about it the right way.
I know today's been hard. Just make sure you learn from it.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Vivienne's gone to meet Mulgrew.
Do you think she can persuade him to talk?
Well, if she can't, I don't know who can.
Time was you couldn't stand the Sarge. What's changed?
I got to know her. Vivienne is one of the best detectives I've ever worked with.
Well, I could have told you that.
Well, you know me, Rob. Slow on the uptake.
So, tell me what you think you know.
Well, as you may recall, a young police officer, Tyler Bates, was murdered outside a pub in Poplar nearly a year ago. We have reason to believe that the killer is a serving police officer.
Go on.
Grace Harper, who was the landlady of the pub where Constable Bates was killed, she saw who did it. And she was prepared to identify the killer, but then she was murdered too while she was in police protection. Her brother-in-law, Harry Stedman, told someone that the killer would never be caught because he had friends in high places. And then he was murdered. That is 3 people dead, Jack. 3. Murdered by a serving police officer. You have to tell me who that officer is. Help us put a stop to this.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know you anymore.
This Grace Harper,
Yes,
you say she was killed while she was in police protection.
she was. Someone in the force told the killer where she was hiding out. It was you. Wasn't it?
In my experience, it takes a great deal to persuade someone to turn supergrass, especially when one such witness has already been killed. Now, if David Bradford wants anybody to inform on this corrupt officer, he'd better be offering something totally cast iron in return. A guarantee the next informant won't end up dead.
I'll talk to David.
Yeah. You do that.
It's gonna be okay.
Wish I could believe you.
You don't know it was him.
Don't I? You better do something quick, otherwise I'm dead. Now that he's seen us together, we both are.
जाने गो ना कोई माने करिए रे या जान भी आखिर कमजोर होवे जीन जाने गो ना कोई माने करियो रे या जान भी आखिर कमजोर होवे सदों बादशाही भी कायम नहीं रहती सदों बादशाही रे कायम नहीं रहती नहीं एक दिन गोरे सदों जोरे होवे दिन बदलती जाए अज और ते काले कुछ और होवे दुनिया दिन बदलती जाए रे अज और ते काले कुछ और होवे राई मौत को जाए को चखणो है राई मौत को जाए को चखणो है भावे कितनो कोई शाजोर होवे जोक मोरे मगी शोक दिल मां कद नबी गो पाक दरबार देखो जो जोक पोरे मगी शोक दिल मारे कद नबी गो पाक दरबार देखो दोस्त रब गो खास हबीब प्यारो दोस्त रब गो खास हबीब प्यारो अखा नाले हूँ वीरे एक बार देखो जाऊं सदके लख आजारे वारी नाले रोजागा सोना मीनार देखो जाऊं सदके लख आजारे वारी में नाले रोजागा सोना मीनार देखो अल्लाह दे तौफीक इकबाल इकबार अल्लाह दे तौफीक इकबाल इकबार जगे बंगला गारे चमकार देखो जिस वास्ते ज़मीं आसमान बने हो कैसा नबी की ऊंची रे शान हुई है जिस वास्ते ज़मीं आसमान बने हो कैसा नबी की ऊंची रे शान हुई है दोस्त रब को खास हबीब प्यारो दोस्त रब को खास हबीब प्यारो गल बिचे कोरान बयान हुई है रुतबो दितो खुदा ने आप जिसना ऊपर नाज़िल के ताबे कुरान हुई है रुतबो दितो खुदा ने आप जिसना ऊपर नाज़िल के ताबे कुरान हुई है इकबाल उम्मत नारे बख्शान बसते इकबाल उम्मत नारे ओ बख्शान बसते सोना नबी गे आते को माने हुई है फे फजल करे अल्लाह पाक जे करे जा तो पहुंचो हूँ सोना दरबार आगे फे फजल करे अल्लाह पाक जे करे जा तो पहुंच रे सोना दरबार आगे जा तो पहुंच मदीना की गलियां माँ जा तो पहुंच मदीना की गलियां माँ दुख दसे तो सब सरकार आगे दस ले तोरे आले हवाले अपना सर दुख दर्द सारा आजारे आगे दो मिले जा तोरे इकबाल तिन्ना सो दो मिले जा तोरे इकबाल तिन्ना खले जा तोरे उसे बाजार आगे